All right, everyone. After that very chill quiz corner, we got an exciting 100 egg run by Roki with commentary from Kampfi.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Hello.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
Hi there.
Yeah, 100 egg coming up. Good luck, Roki. Kampfi, good luck with the commentary. Would you
Yeah,
guys
I'll
like?
do my best.
Yep. Would you like to count him down, or would you guys like me to do it?
No. I think you can do the count, but there's like 35 seconds before the timer starts. So I'm just gonna.
That's yeah.
Yeah, Spyro really starts in the first movement of Spyro, so I'm just
Alright.
gonna. Yeah, I'm just
That's
gonna
fair
start.
enough. I'll count you down then. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Good luck, Roki. Good luck, Kampfi. Have a good one, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks.
So everybody, welcome to Spyro Year of the Dragon 100 Egg Speedrun. I'm RoHiSakk, you can call me Ro or Roy, and Kampfi is going with me in the commentary. Thanks for being here, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm Kampfi. Maybe you know me from as Kampfi Master from last year. This year I'm a bit more lazy and I just do commentating. Commentary.
It's okay. It's really good to see you back in game. So even if you are commentating, so I really appreciate it.
Yeah, being part of Spyrothon is always great. So we want to show off our wonderful community, and that's what we're here for, right?
Yeah. So, first things first. I'm pretty new in this game. I'm started doing this run, this category like 1 month ago. I'm really nervous right now. Probably you're not gonna notice that in my voice, but I'm really nervous right now. But I'm gonna try my best to show you everything I got in this game. So, Kampfi, you can talk about the run. In the meanwhile, I concentrate this.
Yeah, sure. So at the early game, we don't have too much to go. We saw him trying to go for Sunny Villa proxy there when he charged, flamed the Rhino, the very first one. Sadly, it didn't work. It's not a problem. We have backups for almost everything. None of the proxies in any in 100 deck are mandatory. They're also, though there are really great time saves. But that is also a thing that makes this run really beginner friendly. You can adjust your routing based on how comfortable you are with specific tricks and all. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's the thing I love about this category because I have prepared like 2 or 3 backup strats for almost every level, and that's the thing I found fun about this category, because you can be very dynamic in the things that you are doing. If something is going wrong, you can adapt very easily in this run.
Thank you for
Yeah,
rescuing my...
the learning curve for this game is really great. You can make this run as hard or as easy for you as you want, and really good runners don't even need any proxies to still achieve sub 1 without any proxies. But they're definitely not mandatory to get good time.
Okay, for that, but the good thing is that I forgot the hunter hitbox of the text. Yeah,
Oh no.
the hitbox of text in this game are gigantic. As you can see, I can't even enter the game, the level, and of course this is the first time that this happens. So shout outs to never happened before.
Well, we also need some spotlight on Hunter, right? Like he's getting not a lot of love because he's basically hiding eggs from us, even though he could just give them to us. But no, he forces us to jump for them, to fly for them, to whatever. We can be happy that we don't have to order him some dinner or something for the eggs. So what we're doing there is we're entering the portal to the minigame area for the Sunseed minigame from behind, because the portals in Spyro 3 are extending super large downward and backward. So we can just touch the wall there and enter the portal like this. We also use those tricks. In this case, the portal is conveniently placed, so we can immediately do this minigame as well. It's not the fastest, but it is one that most people do, except for high tier runners. It's fun. It's a bit risky if you lose one of the stun seeds at the very end, then It's a big time loss. Oh, getting him.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was close, but
the tension is high here.
yeah.
It's all good.
I told you, I can play all of that on the nerves, so don't worry. I'm fine, by the way. So we're just gonna keep going. This is not gonna end here.
We're just gonna have fun. See, Hunter is lurking to us from chat right now. I see that. So dang. So for this world, there's one thing very special. You can skip cutscenes by pressing triangle instead of start. And you can mash those during the text boxes to get rid of them immediately. And don't even have the transition to them, which is very fast. Doesn't always work though. Now we're using the first of many power-ups we're finding. Actually, it's not that many. It's only 4 overall, but we're only seeing 3. Yeah, we actually see 3. No, we actually see... Yeah, no, see 3. I had to think. I have not done a run in a while as well. Getting another egg, getting the thief here.
Yeah,
nice.
I get it pretty fast. I normally miss that, so I'm pretty good to. I'm pretty happy to being able to get that. There you go, and also got the exit area thing. I don't know if have a name specifically that trick, but you have to jump a little before exiting the exit area because this game maintains momentum when you do that thing, and you need it to make the game think that you have enough time to glide to that section. Normally, you can do that.
Yeah, and that's Cloud Spyro already. So very fast, and we like fast because we're speedrunner.
Now, this is the tricky part for me. You're gonna see the first air swimming. This can be very tricky if you are not careful, and you can lose a lot of time if you don't do it right. So I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna be shut up for the next 2 minutes just for concentrating in that.
Yeah. Do you want me to explain it during your attempts or afterwards?
Oh, you can explain it right now. Yeah,
okay.
I'm starting to.
So what we're basically attempting here, we have multiple ways to get swim in there in this home world. We have waterfall swim, we have cave swim. He is attempting one of the oldest tricks. He's going through the cave. He also skipped the egg, which is really nice because that's faster.
Whoa!
And...
whoa.
Oh, did you get it?
I got it. Okay,
nice.
okay.
I just heard you. I still have a little delay. Very nice. So how water works in this game is it's actually not a body of water, but just a plane. So basically you have a trigger zone, which is the top of the water. And when you touch it, Spyro changes between ground state and swim state. And what we're doing is we're touching that little plane and leaving the body. Like we stayed out of bounds there. And with the head badge, he was able to get far enough inside the level again to touch the plane, but not clipping back inbound. And now he had swim in air because of that, because he's just not limited by the body of water, but only by touching the trigger zone. And we don't touch those to get swim in air. There are multiple swim in airs coming up, and there are also some really easy ones you can actually try at home as well. I'll point you guys out which ones these are.
Yeah, I actually didn't expect of pooping the wall there, so I'm pretty happy that I could save that as I did.
Yeah, it was a sick backup. Let's be real. Yeah, this was really tense. So Sheila is one of let me count 3 side characters we're going to play the main levels of. We do play all 4 we can meet. That's Sheila, it's Sergeant Bird. I actually forgot the name of the Yeti. Oh my god.
Bentley.
Bentley, thanks. And Agent 9.
Oh,
the bane of my existence. And
yeah, I hate Agent 9. I'm not gonna lie, but especially the minigame that we are going to do in Fireworks Factory. You're gonna see me probably or very concentrated or very angry with Agent 9. 1 or 2. Yeah, I'm very, very clunky here. The camera can be the bane of my existence in this game. Sometimes it works very well, sometimes it does whatever it wants. Because the game has like a dynamic angle for some enemies, and that can screw up all the camera angles.
Yeah. Rui, not Bentley is the Gong Master. Bartholomew is the Gong Master. Don't mix that up. So why we took some time in this level is because we need a specific amount of gems. I assume by you collecting those that you're not doing war proxy.
No, no, I'm not doing it.
All right.
Something that I didn't say before when you're talking about proxies is that the wall blocking me from speedrunning this game before was proxies. I actually didn't like proxies at all. But when I started playing this game, I realized that it's just a matter of practice. But doing 2 proxies in a row was too much for me, so I'm just going for the gems.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
Yeah, like all the other tricks in this run are very fun to do for me, but proxies for some reason I find those very random. At least for me, I know there's a technique. I know there's a level of skills for doing that consistently, but I'm not the kind of guy that resets a lot of games in the early game. So, and doing all the proxies almost every time should be a reset fiesta. So I don't want to do that, at least for now.
Yeah, I can totally understand it. There are also multiple different kinds of proxies in this game. There are animation proxies, dead body proxies, and squeeze proxies. And every single one of those feel a bit different. So I can totally see why you say you're not going for all the proxies. You just learn one, and then you'll see which one you can still get. So what we're doing here is, again, abusing the big portals. Because we can just go on top of that cage and enter Sergeant Bird's level without even freeing him. Very convenient.
That's probably the fastest time I got into Sergeant Bird's stage, because I always mess up. That the area of those woods are very clunky, are very strange to walk on.
So this is money back. This is the only one, the only time we're paying him, because he's a greedy bear. We don't want to support greedy bears.
No.
It's not donating to charity or anything, then we would basically change the route and get all the gems in every category, right? But like this, we try to avoid them as much as possible. And with the board proxy I mentioned earlier, you can also skip this money back, and with that, all of them in the game. Which makes a pretty funny scene at the end when you're chasing him to get your gems back, and you just have to hit him once and he just poofs.
There you go. Okay, the second thing
Nice
is a little tricky, because normally you have to fire them up in corners, and you can mess up that very easily. But with the Thief Dons, that's Molten Crater.
Nice.
So far, so good, I think.
I'd say so.
Yeah. So with 21x, we exit Molten Crater. We are gonna go to Seashell Shore. I think that's one of the few levels that we're gonna do all the X.
Yeah. Like, we're getting most X in all the homeworlds, except for the last one. We're getting all of them in the homeworlds, if I'm not mistaken. And we also get all the levels, all the X in the side character levels, because they're most of the time mandatory. Except for Sergeant Bird, there we skip one. But if I'm not mistaken, we're getting all of them in Bentley, and in Sheila we also got all of them.
Yeah. No, and the tier egg in Sergeant Bird is really time consuming, so you don't want to do it in 100x. Oh my god, I missed that jump. It's fine, it's okay, everything's good.
So in Seashell Shore, we also will see our first boss fight against Pluto. That's coming up in a moment.
I hate Pluto, but it has to be done.
So what we're doing here is a spin jump. In this game, Spyro gets a little bit of hate when you're turning him, and he's able to shove his body around the corner and push himself up the ledge. So most jumps that look like they're barely not able to be done actually are able to do with a spin jump. And we'll have a wonderful little mini game coming up later where we do a lot of spin jumps, and I hate it.
Yeah, I hate it too. Probably next to Broxy's, spin jumps are very hard for me to do. So, but the thing is that I think spin jumps are much more skill-based than Proxies, and so the only excuse that I have is that I'm bad. That I need to practice more spin jumps.
Yeah, spin jumps are terrible.
Yeah.
So this mini game is actually a point where we can actually lose the entire run because the game can crash here. Let's hope it doesn't crash. Let's bless that castle that it doesn't crash on us, only crashes on itself.
Yeah, I luckily I have never softlocked this game when since I started the speedrun it, but I logged this game when I was a child. I don't know what I do. So, but
I'm sorry.
No, you can talk. Don't worry.
One way you can prevent the softlock is, or the crash is, to just collect a few of the gems extra. Because then there's more animation gun, and it basically crashes because there are too many things happening at the same time on the screen, like all the particles from the explosions, the gems turning, glittering, and all. So that is a good way to prevent it. So most of the time you just collect a few extra gems you would not do normally. But you're basically not really losing any time for that. So here's the first boss, Pluto.
Oopsie. Yeah, I suck at Pluto, by the way, as you can tell. But we are playing mostly safe. I'm gonna be one shot away.
Oh.
Now I think we got it. I don't get hit. Okay, we're fine.
Oh, tense,
That was-
man.
Yeah, that was close.
Nice. Would be the most punishing way to die there.
Yeah, that was the second close call in this run so far. So,
So now we're getting to Water Tunnel. The entire Spyro 3 community claims this is free. I still think it's not that free actually, but we get this.
this is I don't know if bad is the word for this minigame. I just hate it. The controls are very weird, and normally it's very easy to miss a rhino. But
Nice, first try.
Hopefully I haven't lost too many runs in this place.
Well, so we can't claim anything else, so Water Tunnel still is free.
Okay,
Got it
normally
first
I
try.
will go for the skill point here, just in case. But I'm gonna attempt my luck and go without any sparks to bust.
Yeah, that's basically the first homeworld already. Nice.
Yeah, with that we finish Sunrise Swing Home. We're gonna go to the first world level, but world boss. That is boss. The worst thing that you can do is to underestimate boss. You never do that, because if you underestimate him, he's gonna crush you.
He's saying that while going in there sparksless and disrespecting him.
Totally. Yeah. The thing is that I'm not gonna underestimate it. I'm just gonna be very, very careful. But I still know that he can destroy my ass. So
We have a few
Maybe you-
tricks up our
yeah,
sleeves
maybe
to defeat him.
yeah, you can explain the boss fight while I'm trying to concentrate.
Sure. So basically what we're trying to do is push Buzz in the lava, and because that is not enough, there's also Sheila around to dip him once in there, like our big brothers did with us as a child when we go swimming. And what we're doing, or what he's doing, is he's turning the camera away, because when something is not on screen, it's not happening basically for Spyro.
Yeah, it's the best.
So, yeah. So normally, Buzz would create a ring of fire around him, be a little bit cozy in there. But by turning away the camera, he will not do that, and we can just immediately push him away again. And we stayed also so close to the corner, to the ledge, because Buzz is actually not stupid. He will stop before running into the lava himself. So that also allows us to abuse exactly that, combined with the camera turning. So he's just standing there, and we can give him a small little bop and defeat him. And that was also the first boss. Nice. Clean boss fight.
Yeah, I was very lucky to have a very clean fight. Because normally, the times that I have died in that fight... Oh my god, please take the egg. The times that I have died in the fight was because of falling on the lava, because I just went too far on the ledge. So I was very careful there.
So this is the point... Excuse me, you can explain yourself as well.
Yeah, no, we are now on Middle Gardens, and we are entering Ice Peak. I don't think this is the hardest stage of the game, but it has the hardest jump in the game. It's a very precise jump. I'm just gonna try it like twice. If I don't get it, I'm just gonna do the stage normally.
So guys, to help him here, we need to bless Icy Peak. So show off your blessing emotes in chat and write it down. Bless Icy Peak to help him to get this. It helps. Trust me.
No, yeah, okay. First one, I didn't do it well. I jumped too early. I fell it. It was too early.
It's all good. It's all good.
No. Well, at least I could jump, because there's times I can't. Okay, this seems good. This is good. There you go, guys. Yes.
Nice. Wonderful. See, it works all the time. The moment ITP gets blessed by the chat, it works.
Thanks for the bless, guys. I really
why we're even doing this? So, as mentioned in other runs today already, most levels in the original Spyro trilogy are actually built in a circular way. So that means you're starting on one side, you're going around the level, and then you're actually ending up on the other side.
I didn't know that the flame can go through the eggs. I didn't know. I just learned that. I didn't know that. Oh, you can flame the thieves when from the front because of the egg. I didn't know that. Okay, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, it seems like your audio is a bit faster than your by the way, but that's fine.
Of course, Dragon Eggs are fireproof. Well, it happens. Yeah, that makes total sense.
So, as you saw, this jump, Icy Peak jump, is not intended at all. Developer thought this is barely enough to make it not possible to just jump from there. Well, they had not to deal with speedrunners back then when they designed this game, because tight jumps basically are just jumps that we need to practice a little bit. And like this, we skipped the entire level. Especially for any percent, this is super good. For 100 egg, it's a smaller time save, but still a big time save overall. And we can just go backwards now from there, getting this egg way faster than we would have casually by opening that and going around. Then we get that egg up there on the ledge, and then we're already done.
It was worth the trying.
Yeah. What he tried there was a cannon jump. You have, when you're jumping, charge jumping on the cannon, you have a few frames where Spyro actually is able to jump off of it again, but it's pretty tight. It's not free, and we could have jumped up to that ledge there, but it's not a big thing to miss it. it's a good attempt. You can always try it because it doesn't cost you any time to try it. Because you're there anyway.
There you go. With the second love, you just turn left and fire. I want to make a little shout out to Toto and to Jeremy guides. Really are really good guides. I learned almost everything I know from those guides. So thanks a lot. Now we're going to Spooky Swamp. Kampfi?
Yeah, I'm here. I can't really tell to Spooky Swamp actually.
Yeah, for 1 second I thought my internet died or something like that.
No. So
Everything was silent.
I would have said something now because now is the only real trick you're doing this game. So this is a Sleepyhead entry.
Yeah,
it's a pretty tight jump.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
I think the jump was low, but
the hard part about this jump is actually not that you get out of bounds. That's actually pretty easy to get the hang of it. At the beginning, you sometimes get catched on that tree. Though the scary part here is that first portal you because you can accidentally enter that portal, which leads us to a really slow minigame, which we obviously don't want to do. And we don't see the extended portal of Sleepyhead.
I knew that would happen in a run. Oh my god, what? Yeah, the bombs can be very trolly if you don't hit them from the center. So, and I forgot to do the other thing here. I'm a little less concentrated right now, so I'm just gonna concentrate.
So good.
Yeah, but because the bombs are polygonal, it's very easy to just hit them in the wrong place and then they go another way instead of Sleepyhead. And I think you lost like 10 seconds every time you miss a bomb. So.
Yeah, around that time. Maybe even a bit more.
So let's
Alright, so that's Sleepyhead.
Yeah, here's can happen a bug that is Thelonious bug, but glitch or bug. I don't know what is the difference right now, but I didn't get it.
Yeah, it's a camera glitch.
Yeah, I don't know if you can do it in purpose.
Yeah, you can. You can, but it's not that easy. I'm referring to it as pogging Spyro, because it's just flying in the air, being super excited, being up there above the egg, because it gets pushed on top of the egg and just stays in the air and falling. Looks really funny.
That was Spooky Swamp, and now we are going to do the second air swimming of the run. We are gonna try to get 2x and unlock Enchanted Towers entrance, and then go to Sergeant Beard's base from below. So let's see how this goes.
You got that.
Okay. Please spin jump.
For this home mod, we also have multiple ways of getting swim in air. I know of 3. This is one of them. The other one is near Spooky Swamp. And the third one is the most common one. If you're playing this a bit longer, it's bridge swim.
I didn't get the fire there.
Oh dang!
It's okay. At least I'm already air swimming, so that's the hard part of this.
Also, this is Zoe. Zoe wants to talk with us just as bad as Hunter wants. We normally don't want to talk with her, but she also gets some screen time.
Yeah, that's the thing that I say that I don't understand too well about this game. The hitbox of the chat boxes and the eggs are very weird sometimes. Attention. Yeah.
We're not repeating this on stream.
Yeah. but you are totally right. I can agree more.
I won't deny that. All right.
So
here you see also how far down these portals go, because the portal was way above our head. It's one of the more tricky ones. So also a difference that you will see later in the any percent run more than you see it here is that in the first homeworld the portals have a little mustache.
Yeah.
And they're stored underneath the levels while they're closed. And in the other homeworlds, that is not around anymore. So that mustache is gone, and we have just to know where the portals are, actually.
Sir, the Vinox.
Portal mustache is one of the best things, that's for sure.
Yeah.
The mustache is fitting for everyone. Everyone should wear a mustache. And yes, that includes all the women out there. Mustaches look awesome. Try it yourself.
Mustache doesn't care about anything. No, you are a dog. You are a dog, a cat. Everyone has to have a mustache. It's simple as that.
All right. So Sergeant Bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. I wouldn't say a lot here. Sergeant Bird is just an escort mission. We have to bring Gabriel with us. We get 2x here, not the third one, because third one is really out of our way. So that's already it. So Ryu, who is your favorite side character to play?
For me, at least, it's hard to because this maybe is gonna sound very bad, but I don't like any more to play any of the side characters. But if I had to choose, probably Sheila. I think Sheila is the more unique character in some ways. But because Bentley is too slow for me, and I hate Agent Knight. Sergeant Bird is like sometimes I think he can do very amazing things, but most of the time I just control it like very bad.
Yeah. To Bentley, I think it was Rui who once said, "You can't speedrun with Bentley. He's only waddling. You can only speed waddle." So that's definitely relatable, I'd say.
Kampfi, where's your mustache? You have a mustache?
I have a mustache. I don't know why he's saying I don't have one. I have. It's not a big mustache, but it is a mustache.
Sadly, I don't have a mustache. I can grow a mustache. I just have like this beard, like a goat. This is the only thing I can grow. I have to put something artificial. Just. Oh, first try. Nice.
Great.
I normally.
You have multiple ways to get up there. It's not intended. Normally, you're supposed to help the pandas out. Also, before I explain this is the swimming area that you can just try at home. Go to that place, just charge down there, and you immediately get the swimming area. And you can collect this egg. This is the egg that you normally get from the thief. It's stored down there. We don't know why, but it is. And we can collect it. Though if you accidentally swim or charge in that corner after you collect the egg, you get soft locked. So don't do that.
Yeah, you have to exit the level, and because in the speedrun you collect the last egg after that, it's very hard. It's very time consuming. So just don't soft lock there.
No, Vuju, you have it wrong. Agent 9 is zigzagging. He's not speed shooting. He's zigzagging. But we're coming to that later.
Now, this level, I know most of you have played Spyro 3 before, but I will recommend all of you to turn down the volume a little.
Yes, guys. When we're reaching the rockets, turn down the volume. Beware headphone users.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give you an alert before that, but I'm just gonna say you right now, you're gonna get deaf if you have earphones, so please.
Did I hear turn up the volume? Yeah, I dare you.
Thing. Volumes. 100. Wake up
If you
the
want
neighbors.
your neighbors to know that Spyrothon is up, just turn on your boxes now. It's a good moment.
Let everyone knows that you are watching Spyro 3 speedruns.
All right, there we go. The rockets will explode really loud, so careful
It's
now.
going. Ow. Ow. And ow. I have to look at the statue when it crashes. If not, the cutscene doesn't play. I wanted to get a little more spark life before, but I totally failed at that. I'm not going into Spike without health, so I'm just gonna grab something. That's a rule. You don't want to face Spike without health.
My ears. Yeah, we warned you.
Yes.
Yeah, Spike is basically the reason I can't run this game for too many times a day, because Spike is just the bane of my existence.
Yeah. I don't know if you are right to Spike every time in hard mode. I don't know if that's like the rules you are running, but
so I can explain that actually. So when you play any percent, you're collecting less eggs, and then you're entering Spike, and he's on easy. We're attempting 100 egg though. We're collecting a few eggs that actually turn the game into hard. So it's not only the amount of eggs, but it's also what eggs are we collecting. So because of the routing, we always meet Spike in hard mode, which makes him more aggressive. He shoots an extra time in every phase, and he needs an extra hit in every phase, which makes it, instead of 6 hits, he needs 9. And yeah, he's also shooting more frequently. He's charging at you more frequently. And the worst part, there's no KFC, because normally in easy mode, Sergeant Bird is a real dude and brings you around some chicken, so you can eat some chicken nuggets to fill up your spark. But in hard mode, he doesn't. I don't know why. Maybe he's lazy in hard mode, that's the hard part. But this looks so far not too bad. Spike is actually pretty good at aiming, because he's able to calculate where you are when you keep the speed and direction in some point, so that's why he stutters charging like this. And that is first press Spike. Nice.
Yeah, I had a little luck with the drops of Sergeant Bird, but I didn't realize that Spikes were like grabbed the fire power up before me, so I get hit there. But overall, a very clean fight. So now we arrive to Ebony Lake. I think this is one, in average, I think is one of the hardest worlds in the game. It's very technical in general.
I actually think, my personal thing is actually that midday is harder, has harder levels than.
The thing is that this world has Charmed Reach.
Yeah, but
that's the main reason, and it has a Fireworks Factory engine night. That's the reason I think this world is very hard.
But let's be honest, if you can do Charmed Bridge casual as well, the mini game. I guess you're referring to the mini game.
Yeah, do you mean for Charmed Reach or?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm for at least for today. I think I have a strat. I'm gonna try if it works. It's gonna be great. I'm probably gonna do a very normal mini game.
Fireworks Factory definitely has the banger alert, so
yeah,
has definitely the best soundtrack. That's for sure.
This is the stage that makes me come back to the game when I was little. It's an amazing soundtrack, amazing enemies, a great design. I have a blast in this stage when I was a child.
So, by the way, we see someone we saw earlier already. There's Greta. We saw her in Spyro 2 as well. And when there's Greta, there's also Hansel. So
we are about to visit Hansel here. Hopefully he's not gonna talk to us. Yep, I'm skip that. Hansel has a hitbox greater than the screen. It's stupid how big it is.
Most NPCs just suck us to them to talk with us. Really not funny, but if you know where the hitboxes are, you can normally just buff them. It's not that hard to avoid talking to people here. And to be a bit antisocial, because Spyro actually only wants his ex-friends.
Yeah, it doesn't care about anyone else. Just wants the X. Now we are going to Agent Night. Please be nice with me.
You want me to explain zigzag, or are you doing that yourself?
No, please explain everything here. I'm just gonna be concentrating in not dying.
All right. So what we're going to see now is Agent 9. And Agent 9 is actually one of the worst parts in the run. And what Rui is doing here, he's zigzagging. So that basically means he's sidestepping over and over. He's holding one button down and is mashing the other one real fast. Because that gives Agent 9 momentum. He's building up momentum, and when he's pressing forward, he's releasing that momentum in that direction. And like this, we can really fast build up speed. We can actually get so much speed that we're walking up the walls, basically. And that's the first act. That's nice. You're doing the second one I saw yesterday.
Yeah, by the way, you can die while grabbing the egg. That's a good thing to know.
Yes, you can. Now we have to go the way back. And it's a super fast way, but it's actually pretty tricky. Most people who start running this game are actually only getting the first egg and not the second one. Because the second one gets pretty... I'm sorry.
Bless you.
It's getting slower when you're not that good with zigzagging. There you saw... Yeah, now we're at the ceiling and all. So we get a bit playing around, but...
Get out of the way.
Oh, that's really intense. You can make this easier for you. You can get the cheat weapon at the very beginning. Rui doesn't need that. He's a real boss here, and he's getting both eggs. First try, nice. That's a really good.
Believe it or not, a first try is amazing for me. I normally die once or twice. It's like very normal for me.
Thanks,
And I'm just in no sparks for attempting zombie.
Yeah, that will be fun. No sparks zombie attempts. That sounds a bit.
Yeah, no. Explain you. Yeah, don't worry.
No, we're waiting till zombies. Like, we don't want to spoil stuff, right?
Yeah. But I think I didn't tell you, but you're gonna get the context. My control that doesn't have vibration.
Oh yeah, that is also something I don't have. So I can actually explain what he means with that. By the way, this is also an escort mission, so we have to bring this little mole dude around. He wants to find a treasure, and we're opening him some doors, some walls, so he can't follow us. Opening that up. You have actually to be pretty careful here because he's a real madman, that mole. If you're standing in the wrong way, he's just shoving you off and into the acid down there. He doesn't care. He wants to get to that chest. There's Craig. Craig says hi. There's the third of the power-ups we're using. There are no more of those. It's the only time we're using the invincibility. And what he's now attempting after getting this egg is to enter zombie mode. So what he's basically doing is he's trying to die and pause at the same frame. This looks really good.
Yeah.
And
I have to get used to the visual cue.
And when you're doing this, when you're dying, you normally get a vibration cue to know that you got it or not. But that is not a thing on emulator because we actually can't set up, or most of the time can't set up vibration. So we do this purely on optic. And with zombie mode, we're allowed to keep our swim state because actually Spyro is in some weird form of limbo state where he's just keeping the state he's entering the world in, and this is in swim state in this case. So we can go through the planes without triggering it actually, and we keep that state. So we keep our swim in air. Because we save the game after collecting the egg, and we're still in swim state, the game also puts us back in swim state. He death abuses afterwards to get rid of that because we need that to trigger some cutscenes later. But if that means if he touch one of the planes now, he's actually back in ground state. And we have to be careful entering this area because there's actually a second portal. So, for Bentley, I have a special request. For everyone who knows me, which are maybe a few people, I have a little tradition for this level. Because, Bartholomew is the coolest dude ever. And he loves his gongs. So we're going to talk to him now once, and then there will be a second talk with him. And he's showing us the next gong then. And when he does that, I want the chat to spam another gong. As excited as you can. Just type your most excited A in there in the chat to be around with me and fulfill his wish to honor this gong. Are you around with me, Rui, to do this? And scream with me another gong. Because this is something we have to do. I'm here.
Of course. No, nothing is compared to the excitement of finding another gong. So
there's nothing more exciting than another gong. Exactly. Nothing more. You see it a bit earlier than I do because I have a small delay.
I can synchronize with you, so just scream.
So yeah, I'm doing another gong. Yeah, that is necessary.
Great life when you find another gong. Yeah, another gong, baby.
There we go. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for the support, guys. Now, did you hear before that I Speak has the hardest jump in the game? When I lied, this is the hardest jump in the game.
It's a great jump, yeah. Because the thing is, Bentley actually doesn't jump. Because he doesn't have kneecaps. Did you ever saw someone jumping without kneecaps? Right?
I don't really like that.
Like you see how he's only moving his feet up and down on his ankles. Try to jump like that.
Oh, I never realized that. Oh no.
Zig has it exactly right. Find someone who looks at you like Bartholomew looks at another gong. That's absolutely right. So we have the slowest level, or the worst level in my case. I really don't like how you have to play this level, but I still love the level because of the gong. It is impressive. I mean, I can't jump with only moving my ankles. Let's be real here.
No, I will never be able to see Bentley again in the same way.
I'm sorry I ruined Bentley for you.
Yeah.
All right. So we're in Frozen Altar. Frozen Altar has a really cool gimmick because we actually don't have a fire breath anymore, but we have an ice breath. We're turning enemies into ice blocks. And
okay, let's go.
Get it? No, dang.
Nah, oh my god, I forgot the hitbox of those gloves are gigantic.
Oh yeah, this dude has a glove that is made out of text box, NPC talk box. Hitboxes,
yeah,
you know what I mean. I'm sorry.
When he swings his club, he can reach you into Spyro 2. So it's really long.
Definitely. So we're getting that egg, and the next one we can abuse the wall there. This is not intended actually. It looks a bit intended actually, but it isn't. And now we come to, as far as I know, Jeremy Thompson's favorite little egg here. Shoutouts to him, being world record holder at the moment. We do boxing, and
bet for a time in the chat. Bet for a time. What time is gonna be?
Oh, I know you do it. Go and show him not to.
I can say 3780. 3780. I think. Okay.
I say 35.
Okay. Too bad, too bad, too bad. Please don't block your face. Die. Okay, it was very bad.
Still, I did never say which round, right?
Yeah.
So you want to hear a little trivia about me about this egg?
Yeah, of course.
I always thought Bartholomew doesn't want his ball back of the Yeti, but his belt. Because I'm a wrestling fan, and you're
What was
fighting for a belt in holy shit. Getting
I don't
flipped
know
there.
what was that. Okay.
And-
What were you saying?
I said I always thought Bentley wants his belt back and not his ball there, because I felt it would be very more convenient that he gets a belt
Thanks for helping
back
out.
from boxing, right? Like championships and all.
Oh, yeah.
So I
it makes
never
sense.
read ball there for 28 years. Okay, I am that old, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I really believe you. See, it makes sense. It's a ring belt, so
yeah, it needed
But-
Becky and at least 20 years of knowing this game to realize he's not talking about the belt; it's a ball.
yeah. I wanted to see your face when you really realized that. Like years
So-
later.
This is basically, by the way, my favorite egg. The one on the wall. Whale, not on the wall, sorry. Because it's a really cool Easter egg, actually. Because the dragon in the whale is called Jonah. And Jonah, from the Bible, actually. Because Jonah got eaten by a whale as well. Because God wanted him to be somewhere. And God was like, here, take a taxi. And then the whale came up and swallowed his entire boat with him on board and spit him back up in the city where God wanted him to be. So
The
this is a
trivia
really funny side story for me. Ah, dang.
Yeah, this was like Harry Potter 2. I just got into the wall.
Yeah, Dobby closed the
wait,
door.
That wasn't
So-
intended. That wasn't
no.
intended. Yeah. Normally I grab the one up for backup because I was low in energy to maintain it for Scorch. But as you can see, you can miss that and just the good thing is you don't lose life. you just lose time. Did you fail that? Okay, back to normal programs now.
Dobby closes the wall. This looks really funny. So this is also the trick that made me speedrun this game, because I saw this and just heard the words walls are optional in this game, and I thought,
Yeah.
you got me. Shut up, take my money, I'm running this. Because they really are. 100 Egg doesn't show that off enough. That's why we need any percent later. Because in any percent you see exactly what it means when we say walls are optional in Spyro 3.
Wall are the question, no is the answer. So that's the thing is I don't know much about the Spyro development, but the walls, the optional walls are like a thing in all the Spyro games, if I'm correct. Like
Yeah, as far as I know, that's true.
no, we are right to the vein of my existence right now. So let's see how it goes.
Yeah, this is Jack. He wants to give us some beans, so we can jump up there, find his goose. And I'm not sure if that is a really good trade-off.
Please.
He gives us beans, so we find him a golden goose. Not sure if I would make that deal in real life, but sure,
Okay,
why
I'm gonna
not?
try something. Please work. Nope, too early. Too late, I mean. Okay, normally I will try to spin jump there, but I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna try this. There you go. That's right.
Nice. So what Rui did there actually is not as easy as it looks like, because he did a jump buffer in there. Maybe you guys heard that he had the sound for the jump twice. And that means that he's storing a bit of momentum in there and jumps actually higher than he normally would. And you can do that by charging onto the cap. By the way, you want to know that you can just charge jump around that ledge and just need one
Yeah, I know,
beans.
but I'm always afraid of falling off.
Oh, okay. That's
So I
totally
thought-
fair.
I thought it was safer to do that for the marathon at least. Oh, first try
Let's
too.
see if he gets
Okay,
it now. Really
let's
good.
go.
So this trick
Yeah.
is not too hard, but it's pretty technical because you need a really good timing for it. And you skip most of the level with this. That's really
Yeah,
good.
fun
That's a good
fact.
time save.
Fun fact: I learned that trick 1 day ago.
Oh, the flex. The flex.
The flex. So at least I have something, at least little to flex about this run. Yeah, the thing is that 2 days before Spyrothon, I released there was another guide from Jeremy, and I didn't watch it. So I learned that you can do that, and was like, what? This is so much easier than doing spin jumps. So I tried, and I practiced like all yesterday. And at least I see the practice just pay off.
Oh,
All right. And that's the third homeworld.
Now we're going to the most RNG boss of the game. I think it's the most. Yes, this is.
Yeah,
it's the most
it is
RNG
definitely it's the only part of our one of the few RNG parts. So guys, as you could guess the time for boxing, you can now guess how many green rockets we get before getting our first red rocket. I say we get 1 green.
Yeah, I
Let's-
think I'm gonna get two.
Let's be confident. I stay with 1. 3 greens from Vuju.
Mhm.
And while we're waiting
Wow, red on the first.
Oh no, man. Oh, nice. 0. Wonderful. Rui got it. Congratulations, Rui. You know, you're allowed to go in your kitchen, and get something to snack on for the rest of the run. You earned that, man. You earned that. So why don't we want green rockets? So there are green and red rockets in this level, as you figured, and they have different properties. Green ones are seeking, they're homing, and they're not really good at homing, but at least they're trying their best. And in the textbook for the game, it claims that they're doing double the damage of a red rocket.
My goodness, that was a great fight.
That was really, but they actually don't, and that's the problem. So green rockets are only 1 rocket, and with red ones we get 50 that do the exactly same damage as the green one. So I don't have to explain why it's faster to just get 1 red rocket with 50 shots than 1 green rocket with 1 shot, right? Rui's grabbing himself a juice box. That's good. Also, shoutouts to the emotes for Spyrothon. They look really dope.
Yeah,
I really
love
like
those.
them. We
Shout out
should
to
use
all-
them. So, guys, we're coming up on a slide mini game. So maybe you guys should
Spyro, I know.
take that zoom emote we have and put it in chat when we are down sliding the slope.
Now we're going to Crystal Islands. This is, I think, the last air swimming that we're going to do in this run. And badly is not a technical one. It's mostly luck. At least I think it's only luck.
No, it's like there is a technique
I'm not-
behind it actually.
Yeah, because I'm not doing the crystal ones. I'm doing the
Yeah, I
red
know.
one.
I know. I can say something to that. That is also one of the easier ones you can try at home. I explain it as soon as we're reaching that point. That's something I never did, but that is actually really helpful. The hitbox of the gems are earlier there than picture of the gems. So you see that the water is moving up and down in here, and you can actually get a bit of extra height in there by jumping right before the water is going up. So that way, Spyro bounces into the water, gets pushed back up a little, and you get some extra height. And when you charge at that moment at that corner, you get the water, the swim state, and you stay on the ledge. So it is technical, but it's also a bit unlucky. Timing based. If you don't know the timing, it definitely is a bit luck involved.
Yeah.
So this is.
I got pretty lucky there.
So this is the easiest of the egg thieves we're getting. Well, maybe it's. I think the yellow thief from Icy Peak is a bit easier even. But we just charged him. Yeah. He wants to fly in our direction.
No, at least the Icy Peak ones requires a little effort. This one is like, go forward.
Well, though, if you miss him, you have to chase him. So this is the moment, guys. Let's put some zooms in the chat for the slide here and bless that slide skip he hopefully gets.
I think I got it, yes.
And that looks really good. Wonderful.
Yeah, even if I get it, I'm normally pretty nervous in this part.
Yeah, this is actually not as free as you always feel it should be. Because there's a bit timing in there. If you don't get that right, you just fall off. I struggled with this for quite a while until I really got it consistent. So I definitely see why you get nervous for this trick.
Yeah. Now,
Absolutely.
This is the hardest thing. What is coming next. And you never get it. Never get this. So let's see. I got it! What?
Nice! Holy! Quick thief, and this is really hard. This is really not an easy trick. I'm not getting this. And I'm practicing that for a while. Holy. Really good, man. Really good.
You're looking at world premiere. I never got that in a run, so.
Nice. Really good. So this is a proxy you can attempt at home. You just walk into the scorpion and he pushes you upward with a sting. With his tail. And we get up there. This is also a case of levels are built circular and we just put them almost in your reach. And we speedrunners are like, what do you mean with almost? And we just enter them. We're just reaching the end of level immediately.
Proxy go burp, basically.
Yeah.
Speedrunners doesn't care about boundaries in games.
There's the next jump.
Whoa,
just skip that entire fire area. There's another proxy. You could have used that.
I would have used that, but it wasn't a surprise for me.
That's a new one. I never saw someone getting that proxy there. All right, getting the next egg. There are 3 more eggs coming up here. If I'm not mistaken, in the world record, we actually get all the eggs in this world.
Hi, Spyro.
Chat, if I'm wrong, please correct me.
What'd you say?
I'm saying that in the world record, there, Jeremy actually gets all the eggs in this world because you were earlier saying we're not getting that often all the eggs, which is true. But there's this shark minigame in here. The Manta ride, which is not easy. It's pretty technical. If you're not good with it, then it's just way slower than doing any other act we did on the way. I think you traded for sun seeds, actually, if I'm not mistaken. But this looks good. I really don't like the side-scrolling area, by the way. I almost always die once here.
I find it very beautiful, but I don't think it's that good either.
But if I'm not mistaken, that is also the last time we play someone other than Spyro. Getting that last egg in the cave down here. That jump actually can be really terrifying because sometimes when the platform before is lowering too fast, it can eat your jump. That happened to me multiple times and then I just hit that ledge. Being sparksless as a mad lad I was, I just died immediately in the acid again. But all good, everything nice happens here. Getting through the wall. Also, guys, the helmet we just exit. You should watch it carefully in the any% run. And you know because I'm also running any percent. You know why I hate this helmet by now. You will learn. Especially Rui is hating this helmet, I think.
So far we are just have 2 levels left, Haunted Tomb and Dynamines.
Yeah.
So we are very close to ending this run.
So, what is your favorite level overall on Spyro 3?
Let me concentrate on this and I answer.
Sure.
Okay, we got it. Fireworks
Nice.
Factory is. Oh my god, I answered wrong. Let me...
It's not. It's the run is
Yeah.
not official if you don't answer him wrong once.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Poor dog. He waited like 100 years, I think, for someone to answer that.
I've waited 7.
And we got
Nice.
this. I think my favorite level in the game is Fireworks Factory.
Nice.
I not for speed running, for casually play. I think is Fireworks Factory. Now for speed running, I think I'm what is the level? Frozen Altars. I think I love playing Frozen Altars overall.
Yeah, Frozen Atlas is a cool level. Yeah, my favorite one is Dynamines. So
I love the.
that is also really. It's really convenient that it is the last level we do in 100x. And now we're coming up to the worst mini game in the entire game. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, I almost decided.
We're doing tanks. You're doing only tank 1 or do you tank 2 as well?
No, I'm just doing tanks 1 because I did a
Alright.
Sleepyhead and I did
Yeah.
Pluto.
I wasn't sure.
Good luck.
And I knew that you did Sleepyhead, but yeah, you did A92 in
Yeah,
Fireworks.
I know that tanks 2 saves more time in the overall if you are very good at the game. But
Yeah.
I'm not changing my routes until I got better times.
Yeah, but that was already really, really good tanks 1. That is better than everything I can do. This tank is just like floating like a piece of butter in your pan, and you try to control that and shooting your I don't know whatever at something. It's really not fun. So one more level, guys. Then we got 100 out of the 195 49x.
Wow, the lives are very raining in this run. I'm I'm really getting a lot of lives.
Yeah, you're pretty safe for sorceress.
Yeah, the thing with sorcerers, at least for me, it happens yesterday when I was practicing, is that I didn't practice sorcerers that much, so I normally suck as the part of the cannons. But hopefully we're gonna get a good sorceress. Now, Dynamite's the last stage of this run. And the cactus.
The cactus says hi twice.
The cactus wants to be
Shout out.
part of the action.
Shout out to whoever placed that cactus there, to the bane of all the speedrunners. Tanks and SRT are moving like bag of sand. You try putting a pan underneath, maybe that helps.
Oh, I have to confess that I haven't played Rain Knight Trilogy yet, but
Oh, you should definitely do that.
yeah, I haven't, not because I don't want to, because I don't have time. But I really want to play it.
Yeah, it's really great. Yeah, there's
So
not a lot of talk anymore. The rest of the run is actually pretty straightforward.
Yeah,
You're getting the
2x.
second water tunnel.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, we have the 2x left here. So one is the water tunnel. I hate it, and the other one is the NPC in the end.
It's definitely the easier water tunnel, though.
Yeah, but I still hate it because of the physics. But that's mainly the reason.
So we didn't explain earlier what exactly makes water tunnels so strange. So basically, the game takes control of your charge because you're always charging. And Spyro is a bit wonky. Like, it feels a bit like you're controlling a drunk dragon there. Because he's sometimes getting too far up, too low. Yeah, he's just a bit more unpredictable. And that makes these areas actually pretty hard. If you could just stop the charging, it would be way easier, but you can't. So that's why the water tunnels are actually not that easy. But first try, all good. We're on our way to Sorceress, just the end of level egg. and then we're whooping some lizard witch butt.
Hell yeah. Now, I always love the last line of this game. Jumping jacks! I love that. Now now we are gonna get full sparks, and not because I'm afraid of the sorceress itself, but to avoid any ship pickup from Agent Knight and the early stage. You don't want the first drop to be a ship instead of a cannon.
That's true. So guys, I'm a stupid German. Tell me what a RoHiSakk is, please. Try to explain it to me. I have no idea what that is.
You did
I know that
Spyro?
he's saying something like that.
Yeah.
You did
It's,
it.
I'm not. As you haven't realized it now, English is not my first language, so that things of expression I don't get it at all. But it's funny. It sounds funny.
Oh, it's just an expression. It's a name. Oh, all right.
It's expression, yeah.
See? Yeah, I wouldn't know. Now I know. Now I know what I will say when I'm surprised. Jumpin' Josephat! I am actually butchering that name probably, but
It's like holy macaroni or something like that, I think.
yeah.
Now, agent. Oh, there's a cannon. Okay, now you're gonna see me aiming a cannon very bad because I don't know how to do it. I just do trial and error here.
This fight can actually be super technical. But it also works out. Oh, dang. I thought you get the second shot.
Yeah,
right there. You can actually know exactly what is happening. This fight is not RNG. You can completely manipulate how this fight works. Well, it is a bit RNG based on what attacks the young lady in the center is doing. This boss music is great. I don't know, do you play on 1.0 or 1.1?
I'm playing 1.0.
Okay, so that means you're actually not hearing the original boss fight music, but you hear the music from the first homeworld.
Yeah.
Because they missed something there, but they fixed that in 1.1. Another change for 1.1 is that they increased the height of some of the wall hitboxes. So it's, especially for any percent, that makes things a bit harder. That's why we prefer running on 1.0. Like most of the time, we speedrunners don't like when they patch stuff we already get used to, right? Why should we get something that makes us our life harder? So we're taking the mistakes you did and say, no, you stay with that. And one more, nice. Finishing the tank phase. There's one more phase. There's the UFO phase. UFO. And you can actually force Agent 9 to drop another tank at this point to finish her off with that, but that's also pretty hard. It's a bit technical. There's the UFO.
I sucks at UFO, by the way, if you can tell. So normally I think I did a pretty good job with the rest of the run, but when it comes to sorcerers, it's another story.
And you got that, don't worry, man.
Yep. Oh! No, what are you doing?
Oh no.
No, I'm good. I think I'm good. Please give me a ship.
This is really intense.
Oh
We
my
got
God.
this.
Oh, that's bad.
Dang it.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be pretty slow. I'm not gonna die though, but it's gonna be.
Oh,
pretty
don't
slow.
say that. Don't jinx it now.
I'm
Dude.
really not gonna die. Everything is
what are
gonna
you
be
doing,
pretty
raising
okay.
What are you doing raising those death flags? What the hell?
I can't imagine a way of this going very wrong. Well, I got
We get an extra life here. That is safe. So.
Why? I sucked so much with the UFOs.
This is better than John Cena versus The Rock, everybody.
Until now. Oh god. I really had to practice this. There you go.
There. 2 more hits.
Now,
1 more
die.
hit.
No, not yet.
Oh
Of
my
course
gosh.
not yet. Of course not.
Oh, but you're always landing on that on that ring. That auto ring, luckily.
Please get it! The last hit!
Oh my god.
Oh my god! This is going.
Yeah, we do basically. Oh my gosh. Please, my heart can't deal with this anymore. Make it stop.
Where is the UFO? Okay, there it goes. There it goes. Please, last hit. Last hit.
Come on, now. You got
No! It hits the ship! Not the sorcerers! The
this.
ship!
The sheep is the MVP and saves sorcerers. What the hell?
God damn it, sheep! Why?
That sheep. Oh my
Okay.
god.
This just become.
They're not only crocodiles underneath her.
Oh my god. Okay, please now. Please, 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 please. And.
Come
No!
on.
Come on!
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. Okay. 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 Relax. Relax, Roy.
Chill, you got this.
Do you know what's the fun part of this? I was about to PB like for 5 minutes until this.
It's really unfortunate, but you got this. Come on. Oh my.
Oh. Okay.
Guys, we need you. Chat. We
The
need
BB is
you.
dead. So the rules says that if the BB is dead, I should get it now. Wow. There you go, time.
Nice. GG.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Christ, RoHi.
Oh my gosh. This fight was the most intense sorceress fight I ever saw.
Oh my god.
I can't tell if that was amazing or disgusting at the same time. That was great.
I'm oh shit.
First try, obviously, though. So it's all good.
Man, to be fair, I didn't overpass my estimate. That's great. To be fair, but I don't know if I have to say sorry about that fight. But
Yeah.
it's fine. It's fine.
If we ever need someone to go over estimate to like pretend like to play for like 15 extra minutes because we're behind, like we'll get you.
You can call me every time.
Yeah, you can just play against sorcerers.
I think that is the worst compliment I've ever heard.
Yeah, thank
It is a
my
compliment, right?
yeah, it was. Thank you so much for that. Was really enjoyable. That was really exciting at the end. Up next we got Spyro Free Bingo, so that's also hopefully going to be just as exciting. Yeah, so we'll get that set up. And Nitroff and Wet on commentary, always a good pair. So, yep, we'll see you guys in a few.
Yeah, thanks a lot for the invitation, and thanks a lot, guys in the chat, for the support. Let's have a great time, and I hope you have a good time. And let's keep watching Spyrothon. It's gonna be great.
God bless. Let's go.
Thanks for having us.
Bye,
Till
guys.
next year.